So I want to talk about, this physical reality and the separation. When we talk about separation, we talk about separated from our divine side within. We live in this physical reality. This is what physical reality looks like in the universe. We've got billions of worlds all in different stages of evolution. And we've reached a critical stage in humanity's evolution. And this is why God's given a new message to the world. It's applicable to all worlds. They all get it when they reach this stage of evolution. So we live in this physical reality which is chaotic, crazy, and we have to navigate it. And it's very hard, difficult to navigate it when we're all in different levels and layers of separation, all interacting. So God's given the pathway to connect to the divine side. And the divine side, you experience it all the time. Your spidey experiences, your inner gut instinct experiences, the restraint in your gut, the intuition, the discernment. These are all our divine, it's all coming from the divine side, but humanity doesn't know this. We don't recognize it. We don't understand how to engage with it. We seek to, because we know it's protecting us. We know there's something in us, like what's causing these spidey senses, but we don't understand it. We recognize we're having the experiences, but we don't know how to engage it, how to understand it, how to, work with it. So it's all in the mindset, right? And we see we're separated in our mind from our source. And our bodies are like antennas. So, you feel the negative energies, the positive energies. And they keep us so busy in the world chasing, the American dream, and they keep us in survival mode and extreme survival mode with lack and scarcity tactics. And they do this for frequency manipulation. And they feed us full of false narratives. So we're living in illusions. And the false narratives come right from the top. They're fed false narratives and down the chain. But there's a different reality. And you experience it. It's within your scope to experience it because you do experience it all the time. It's with you. It's trying to get your attention, but we don't understand what it is or how to work with it. So steps to knowledge just takes you step by step to that inner engagement, to understanding it. And the ego, the intellect, just loves it. It loves every experience. It can't wait for one. And you learn to, go inward, observe your inward experiences. And then you start observing the outward experiences. It's like little dots connecting together. You get a piece of the puzzle. So I look at everything like a piece of the puzzle. And I found this when I was 55, 2010. And, it's saved my life, hasn't it? I'm still here after all they put me through. And I don't have vengeance, hatred, or anger in my heart for them. No, I don't. Because they're in a different level of separation. There's the hellish aspects of it. The mindset's dark. It's hellish. It wants all the revenge, anger, hatred, fear, anxiety, on and on, all the negative attributes that humanity has. And look how cruel we are to each other. Because we're so disconnected with him, we're not listening to, stop, don't do that. We all know right from wrong. Even when we're doing wrong, we know it's wrong. But we choose to do that. So it's a mindset. So how do you get out of this mindset that's captivated you and keeping you there, and you're going further down into the hellish aspects of a separated mind? God's put a ladder down. You can either go up the ladder and reclaim your divinity, engage with it, understand it. You don't have to be afraid of it. It's not going to give you more than what you want. And it's a just gentle step by step connecting you within. And the thing is, the divine side recognizes it. It knows this because you're an angelic being having a human experience. You came here at this time under these circumstances. Because when you find it and you give your gift to the world, you evolve in heaven. Like, I'm not going to have to come back to a world and go through this again. I might want to, though, but if God asks you to go back, you can say no, but here you are, But I'm an ancient old soul. I remember myself. Yeah. And the more I united through this, the more, I would remember myself like off in a distance. But the more I united, step by step, the more I worked myself through these emotions and healed, the closer it's got. Now I'm united. Do I really know myself like that? No, I'm just learning. It's another series of steps by steps process. So it doesn't overwhelm you. It's not going to give you more than what you can handle. There's a revelation called the Threshold of Personal Revelations. And it talks about you having your own personal revelations. This is a huge message. It's 850 recorded as spoken. Man can't change it. And it connects all the dots. And it connects all the dots through, if you understand what's going on in the universe, you can understand what's going on in our world. And it's all pieces of the puzzle. But they keep us manipulated and fighting life. Like, this world is ever changing. Are we adaptable? We're all gonna have to be adaptable. Our comfort zone's gonna be, they're taking our comfort zone away. Look what they're doing. But it all boils down to making us so lost and feeling helpless and hopeless that we hand over the reins of our world to the aliens who are doing this destruction. Then they're going to pretend they're going to come fix it. No. Total subject. Ugh, I can't say that word. You're going to be subject totally. Everyone. They're subject. They're doing it now. Look at our world. They're controlling it. And the globalists are controlled too, because they don't have control of their mind. So when you don't have control of your mind, when you're not engaging with, your mind and with your divine, all you can make is errors. Grievous errors, destroying each other. For what? But this is what they want us to do that. They want us to feel helpless and hopeless. But hope lives within you. I'm the demonstration. It's doable. Was it hard? Brutal. Brutally hard. People have no idea what I've gone through. You can sit back and observe your mind being terrorized. And you get stuck in it and you pull yourself back. I had heaven's perspective on everything. That's what saved my life. Understanding what's going on. Did I want revenge and hatred and anger? Yeah, I had those emotions, but I kept working through them. Because I know that it's just going to put me into a lower state of mind. So I had to fight for my mind. You bet I did. And I got it. They can't manipulate me. They can't control me. And they can't overtake me. And this broke the matrix. I got out of the matrix. I see things from heaven's perspective. I'm not only that, but I operate from heaven's perspective now, mentally. I'm still in the world. I still got, to function like a human being, because we all are. We're angels having a human experience. So we straddle two realities. We're dual nature. Our deeper nature, it's engaging with us, but we don't know how to engage with it. So there's all kinds of revelations. Listening for knowledge, stillness, stilling your mind. Just focus on your breathing. You can do gazing too, so you find an object and you gaze at it, but what you want to do is look at the space between it, not actually the object. And you'll find that your vision and that goes spacious, more vast. We're not, we're not used to doing that, going inward, observing the world, observing ourselves, our inner experiences. But when you start paying attention to it, you're going to start experiencing your deeper nature more and more. And the intellect and ego will marvel at it. It's what it sought. And it trusts it, totally trusts it. It never argues it. It'll pretend to be it, it'll mimic it, but never argues it. So all it is like we have to go investigate for ourselves. It's an inner journey. You're not joining a cult, you're not joining a religion, you're, connecting to source within. It's an individual journey. You might have similar experiences, but you might not, it's going to be different, unique to each of us. Because each of us have a mission here. You're on a mission. And this is the time that you came here to fulfill your mission and elevate, evolve there. There's evolution right back to creation. Think about this. What does heaven look like for a billion races or more? I thought they all were human, the angels, but they're not. Because there's billions of races. We have to expand our understanding and perspective on things. We have to pay attention to our inner experiences. That's where you'll know